Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are talking about Opendoor stock again. I know it's only been a few hours since I made the last Opendoor stock update, but to be honest, the stock is rocketing in the after hours. You know, just a few moments ago we were speaking about the potential of things tomorrow. We're now seeing the stock up by nearly 40% at the time of filming. I'm going to be briefly discussing all of the latest news, talking about how this changes things as well. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible because I've literally gotten straight up to film this one. It's currently about midnight here in the UK. So again, please leave a like and subscribe for the dedication, if nothing else. Anyway, to briefly summarize this, we're not going to do a technical analysis, not until the market's open. But essentially you're seeing this stock rocket 46% initially in the after hours session, briefly calming down since, now up 36%. I don't think either way anybody can call this an insignificant rise. Now I want to zoom out briefly before we get into the news. For the 5 day, for the month even, this is obviously going to take us into new territory. That should go without saying, and I'm going to talk more about the potential effects of this tomorrow, hopefully in a video before the markets open, but certainly at a couple of points tomorrow, right? So you're going to want to subscribe for that, if nothing else. Anyway, this puts us on a new trajectory for sure. We were initially seeing the stock cool down, and I was saying that, you know, it's entirely possible that we see this one drop a little bit lower, cool down a bit. But clearly not the case. After hours, absolutely killing it, now up nearly 40%. Now, we're not going to count the percentage points at the moment, but one thing that we can say for sure is it's very likely to be absolutely massive when markets do open. Why is this? Well, for those that don't know, it's because Opendoor has named Kaz Netagin, I think it is, as the CEO. We are seeing the founders, Rabos and Wu, rejoin board, which are all going to be huge things. So the chief operating officer of Shopify is set to lead the company's next chapter in the AI real estate platform. Keith and Eric Wu bring back founder DNA to the company, with Rabos appointed chairman. So this is quite important, right? We're also seeing Koshla Ventures and Wu investing 40 million in PIPE financing. So the San Francisco firm Opendoor Technologies, I believe that's what that's referring to, right? Anyway, the company basically, I'm trying to get this video out as quick as possible and make it as interesting as possible, announced that Kaz Netagen, Chief Operating Officer of Shopify, has been appointed CEO and member of the board. Co-founders Keith Rabwas and Eric Wu are returning to the board of directors, with Rabwas taking on the role of chairman. Netagen, a lawyer turned entrepreneur and a product leader, is an AI native executive with a track record of transforming products, teams, and companies at scale. Look, I'm trying to get this video finished as quick as possible, right? I am going to dive into this one in much more detail tomorrow, but what this essentially signifies, and again, you guys can read this article if you wish to, but to basically sum this up, this is a huge sign. It is one of the things which could absolutely transform the trajectory of the company mid and long term. This is such a big shake-up, it's going to have such big consequences, hopefully in a good way for this business, that I wanted to just bring this to you immediately, right? A huge piece of news. Again, we're going to give a proper deep dive on this tomorrow, where we'll get the opportunity to fully look over this one. But I just wanted to bring this to you as quickly as I could, because this is very, very significant and obviously is going to massively influence the share price going forwards into tomorrow. Now, let me know what you think to this in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you did enjoy the video. See you again soon, guys. Goodbye.